I know how people think outside of the West. I have lots of Chinese friends. I'm from Russia. People out there aren't talking about gender pronouns. They're getting ready. Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, after the invasion of Ukraine, do you know what he said? He said, the purpose of what we're doing here is to push America out of Eastern Europe. That's what they're doing. They're seeing that the West is weak, and they're capitalizing. They're capitalizing. And the Chinese, they will do the same if they have the opportunity. Because everybody wants what we have. They want the prosperity. They want the stability. They want to be top dog. And why wouldn't they? Right? And what happens? You understand the fighters. What happens with fighters when they see someone is a bit weak? They're going to go after them, right? This is how people think outside the West. We don't have time to fuck about, Joe. We really, really, really don't. I used to be a professional translator and then became a comedian. So I've been working with language my entire life. Language is powerful. It is powerful because look at all these words. For example, take a word like inclusion. Right? It's a nice word. We want to be everyone included. Try going into an inclusive space if you're you or me or Francis. You suddenly find you're quite excluded in there.
Yeah.
Right? Safety doesn't mean what safety used to mean. We had an MP, a member of parliament, a member of the most prestigious debating chamber in the world, say that we shouldn't fetishize debate. Why? Because they understand that their ideas don't stand up to scrutiny, so you have to shut people down.
Fetishized debate. What did he mean by that?
She.
What did she mean by
I
that?
think she. And what she means is we shouldn't pretend that debate is a good thing. Right?
Wow.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Wow.
The way that they're using language is they substitute the meaning of words. And that's why I have a whole chapter in the book about it, because this is how you change the law without changing the law. If you change the meaning of words, you're changing the meaning of laws without passing new legislation. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is the way that it works. And again, in the Soviet Union, this is exactly what happened. You change the meaning of all sorts of words. So what's happening to the language, it's not inconsequential, Joe. What does diversity mean? It's like Francis said. Diversity doesn't mean all kinds of different people who've got different opinions and different views and whatever. No, it doesn't mean that at all. It means people who think the same but look different. That's what it means. We're playing with very, very dangerous things, like children. And we have no idea the forces that we are allowing to take over around the world. People are watching what we do in the West. Everybody. Most people in England or here in the US don't know what's happening in other countries, deep inside, right? In Russia, in China. But they know exactly what's happening here. They're watching, and they're accelerating this division. You know this, the Russian troll farms, what the Chinese are doing.
Yeah.
Because it helps them. This is what they want. And we are doing it to ourselves. We're letting them do it to us. Instead of going, no, this is not the Western project. This is not how we do things. We have debates, we have discussions, we have disagreements, but we have freedom of speech, we have freedom. We believe in the power of ideas and the power of discussion. And we believe that through discussion and scientific research and scientific progress, we get better, we get more powerful, we get stronger. And we are not ashamed of our values. We're not ashamed that we believe that all people are born equal, should be treated equally, right? We're not ashamed about this. This is a unique thing about the West. It's a unique thing. We are proud of that. And, you know, we had a poll in the UK asking people how many of them are proud versus ashamed of their country. And 35% of British people are ashamed of their country.
Did they give a reason?
No, it was just a poll why, right? And even among conservatives, only 42% say that they're proud of their country. Now, I understand, you know, pride is not the healthiest emotion necessarily to feel about your country. You've got to have a healthy view, right? We've all done bad things. Every society has. But my worry is about the shame, particularly in Britain, where it's less so in America, I think, or maybe not, you tell me. But it's this feeling that, like, we're bad people.
There's a lot of that here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are upset that I have an American flag on my wall.
Yeah. And I'm here as a foreigner to tell you, we're not bad people.
No.
We're some of the best human beings, progressive human beings in the history of the world. Some of the least racist, some of the least sexist, some of the most tolerant. That's who we are. Let's celebrate that. Let's lean into that. Let's treat people on the content of their character. We haven't got there. It's true. But let's try. Let's get better. Let's do that instead of destroying ourselves from the inside.